The Ice Rider Calyrex League Battle deck is out right now. And if you're looking to get into competitive play, or even just play on PTCGO or play at a local tournament, this is the deck you want to get. Best pre-made deck ever made. But if you want to take it, if you've got it, you want to take it to the next level. And in particular, if you're looking for a version of the deck that will mostly survive rotation next year, I've got the deck for you as well. The way to take your Ice Rider to the next level, make it more or less rotation safe. I see this Crobat here I'm going to have to change, but for the most part, this is going to be what I think the future of playing Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. If you're seeing this and are like, hey, your cards look different from the ones in the box, they're just fancier versions. I got the cards digitally. It's a whole thing. Anyhow, Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX still in this deck, and still an important part of this deck, because with Max Lance hitting for up to 250 damage, and with a Choice Belt, you will hit for 280 damage, which is enough to one-hit KO every V-Star in the game. Now, the big difference between the standard Ice Rider deck and what we've got here is that the Inteleon line is gone. There's no shady dealings in this deck. That might freak you out, because we've got Bibarel here, which is great for drawing cards, but you're like, oh, but how do I get the Melanies, and how do I get the energy back? Okay, right? So we've got Bibarel to draw cards. We've got Crobat to draw cards. We have Radiant Greninja to draw cards and discard energy to reattach with Melanie. But also, we've got Palkia VSTAR in this deck, which is probably the best Pokemon in the game right now. 280 HP, has the move Subspace Swell, which does 60 damage plus 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon. So with two full benches, that's going to be 260 damage with a Choice Belt 290. Absolute monster, and especially with Star Portal, where you can reattach energy from the discard pile, or attach energy from the discard pile to any water Pokemon, which means after you do Ice Riders Max Lance, you can, if you don't have Melanie around, you can just use Palkia, reattach all that energy, hit for 280 again, or you can attach that energy to Greninja to get 2 snipe kills, KOs, knockouts. There we go. Pokemon wouldn't want me saying kill. 2 knockouts with Radiant Greninja on, 2 Sobbles or 2 Drizzles on the bench. There's a lot of different offensive possibilities with this deck, and many of which hit really hard or take multiple prizes. We also have one Lumineon here to help us draw a supporter if we're in a jam, or boss for game. That's another thing. In terms of items and supporters, we've got 3 Battle VIP Pass to try and help us get as wide of a start as we can. I personally like to put Canceling Cologne in pretty much all of my decks now, just to have an easier answer to Miltank, because Miltank is super popular online. Yes, you can attack with Radiant Greninja a little bit, and I guess you could with Bibarel. It's not ideal, so this isn't a perfect solution, but at least you can get through one, no problem. 2 Capacious Buckets. We've got 4 Cross Switcher. This is a card I normally don't use in my decks, but it works very well here. You have to play 2 of these at once, but you get to switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of their bench, and then you switch one of your active Pokemon with one of their benches. It's different from Escape Rope in that you actually get to choose which of your opponent's Pokemon you get to put on the bench. So kind of like Boss's Orders, but item-based, and it's pretty sweet in this deck. 2 Evolution Incense, 1 Heavy Ball. I love having Heavy Ball to grab basic Pokemon from the prizes, just in case you get stuck. 1 Tool Scrapper. This is great for getting rid of stuff like Big Charms and Cape of Toughness, in case your opponent's trying to tank through your hits. 3 Ultra Balls, 2 Training Courts. Irida is a great card in this deck because it lets you grab 1 Pokemon and an item, and it can be that Tool Scrapper, could be the Choice Belt, could be buckets. Lots of different ways that Irida helps us out here. 3 Melanies, 1 Leon, just in case you need that extra damage boost. So for example, with Ice Rider Calyrex, you need an extra 30 damage to one-hit KO Mew VMAX. You've got the opportunity to do that here. 3 Melanies, 1 Roxanne, one of my new favorite cards, where both players shuffle their hands into their deck. You draw 6, they draw 2. Absolutely devastating card, but it has to be when they have taken 3 prizes or more. And then last but not least, yeah, 2 Choice Belts, 1 Air Balloon, and 8 Water Energy. All right, let's go and show what this new revamped Ice Rider deck can do. And then we went to the in-laws place for dinner. Lost the coin flip again. How do we keep starting with these miserable hands? Lumineon into nothing redemption arc. Well, this is not this is probably not the start of the redemption arc here. Not with our support Pokemon into nothing. We do have a heavy ball. We have a heavy ball and we have a quick ball, and they had nothing. Okay, here we go. Oh, N21, thank you for the follow. Oh, there's our Crobat. Okay. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but we'll take it. We'll take it. All right. We can go into Palkia, get a Choice Belt on there, and let's draw with Crobat. We'll draw 3. We do get 2 Cross Switchers. That's amazing. And we do get a Melanie attach here. And, oh, we got the Battle VIP Pass too. All right. All right. I will stop complaining now. Now this has become a lot better. As long as we can get Lumineon out of the active, we'll be okay. Now, do we want to put anything else on the bench here? Because No, we don't. This is actually kind of a goated setup right here. We have Irida, which can get us Palkia and the second energy. We have Training Court, which can... Oh, yeah. We also have Cross Switcher right here. And if they put down any sort of Pokemon V, they're dead. And it's probably game. Okay, they're going to go into level ball, though. If I fear we're either going to get Marnied here or they're playing a single prize deck, which probably has some sort of Palkia counter in it. Because at this point, why aren't you running Palkia counters? Please don't Marnie us. Go do a professor's research. Get yourself a whopping 7 cards of just fresh cards you've never seen that are gonna help you set up. Maybe a quick ball. Yeah, play a quick ball so you can get your... Okay, you do get a capacious bucket. That's a little concerning. Here we go. There's the quick ball. Great. Use it to discard the Manaphy, which is actually bad for them. Oh, okay. They're playing Ice Rider. Okay. Just don't Marnie my hand, please. Just don't. Don't do it. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. They will throw down some more energy. And this looks like it's probably a straight up Ice Rider build. If they're also playing the Shady Dealings line. I mean, maybe there's a pocket Palkia, but we'll see. There is a chance it is. Okay, they probably didn't want to take this one out of the active because they don't want to get boomed on in case we have the sauce. We have the sauce. Also, I hate it when people do this. Don't grab, unless you absolutely have to, don't grab the cards. Okay, they're playing Crobat so they can draw more cards. That's fine. That's fine. They're going to get the 2 energy. When you are playing this game, grab the cards when you need to grab the cards. Do not grab them for next turn unless there's a chance you're going to lose them next turn. Because when you play a card, like you get, like say for example, I pull a Drizzile now, but I'm only going to use it next turn. That's a bad idea because I can then see... I know you're going for Drizzile next turn, and I can just Marnie it out of your hand. So don't do that. Okay, we do get a Palkia And please tell me we have a bucket. We do have a bucket. Yes. All right. Y'all see where this is going? We are going to grab 2 energy. And 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80. I think we've got the KO. I could be wrong, but I think we got it. Let's go and get rid of yeah, we'll get rid of I don't want to get rid of Training Court because I don't want to possibly get pathed and not be able to recharge. However, we are going to run Cross Switcher, bring their Ice Rider up, bring in Palkia, and boom them. 230 damage. And if this is an Ice Rider deck, they are in very bad shape. Very, very, very bad shape. Yep, Meg, that's exactly. And there are times, Meg, when we play and you do that, and Marnie is actually the worst move for me, I will do that. I will Marnie you out of spite. Just to get you to stop doing that. There are times when you can do it. There are certain decks that don't really have disruption. Like if you are playing against Mew, 99.999% of the time does not have Marnie in it, and you're fine. However, okay. Where we have problems is that this Ice Rider can knock out Palkia in one hit. And right now, we don't have a boss's orders, or yeah, an easy way to get that out. So I think we may need to yeah, we could have Greninja'd into like a double KO here, which we can't now. Was gonna say a few decks don't punish it, but a lot can. Yep. And 21, you are right. Now, this is kind of scary hours. We do have Palkia. I think what we really need, we need Ice Rider set up here. And I don't necessarily have the cards to do that at the moment. Do we actually run? Do I throw Greninja out here to get the double? We might actually do that. Is that a wise play? If we can't knock out this Ice Rider right now, is it worth it for us to use Greninja to take out the Sobble Drizzile? Oh, we might not even get the choice. Okay, well, that was decided for us. They clearly they do not, and they take out the Tool Scrapper. Huh. I would love... Can we get a balloon here? Nope, we get a Palkia. We're not going to be able to draw into... Well, maybe. We do get an Ice Rider here. Or we do get Bibarel. Bibarel's not going to help us in the immediate term because I have too many cards. We can power up an Ice Rider right now. I don't necessarily know if there's value in that. Let's go with the gold one. And I think that... I guess the problem we have, and what I'm scared of, is that if they boss my Palkia and knock it out, which is a very real possibility. Actually, here, this is what we'll do. We'll grab energy. Can I attach? Yeah, we're going to attach it to the Ice Rider instead. So in a worst case scenario, if they knock out my Palkia, I can still attack with Ice Rider. That's the play. N2? All right. N to 1. Yeah, and so one, are you a big Pokemon TCG fan? Have you been playing for a long time? Did you start playing recently, maybe? So there is a chance here that we're gonna lose this Palkia, and that would be sad. Not entirely the worst, because we do have another Palkia here. We do have Ice Rider potentially ready to attack, and if we can get this second Palkia ready, we can use it to reload energy onto something else. Ideally, we would have been able to use Radiant Greninja to knock out this Drizzile and the Sobble, but they bossed up Bidoof. Yeah, I think they are playing for a Palkia knockout here. And Gally never played PTCG. I'm glad you're a fan, Gally. You played since base set, been streaming a year. Man, wow, since base set. An OG right here. Pretty sick. Streaming for a year and a half. I've been streaming since the very end of 2016. Though I started streaming on Twitch seriously in 2018. I only started playing Pokemon about a year ago. And your boy Jabroni, watching your video on the new decks, you're super interested but never played in person. You played a bit online. I feel like the shift to real life would cause a lot of screw. First off, welcome your boy Jabroni to the stream. Holy cow, yeah, thank you for checking out the videos on YouTube. Yeah, shout outs to everybody supporting the channel on YouTube. The Pokemon video's been kind of cooking of late, and that's pretty great. I'm pretty certain we're gonna lose this Palkia here. That's fine. And yes, I have not, and your boy Jabron, thank you so much for the follow. Because of the nature of this game, it is very easy to screw it up playing IRL if you missequence stuff or things like that. Maybe you draw an extra card. Like the one of the beauties of PTCGO is that it automates all of the rules for you, so you can't really break the rules. But yeah, IRL, there is definitely some issues or potential issues there, and even the pros mess up stuff too. Idawat says PTCGO is hella fun on so many levels. Great, you can technically play on a high level without ever spending money, and the microtransactions essentially give you also real life stuff if you've been buying booster packs as microtransactions. Yep, here comes the Palkia. Huh! Wait! I'm confused. Why did you take out the Greninja? You could have taken out the Palkia, bro. Okay. Sure. I may still lose. But and they may have another boss ready to go to knock this out. And if so, that kind of is what it is. In this scenario, though, we will... Only one Melanie. Unfortunately, my hand is a little jammed at the moment. I guess I could get rid of canceling Cologne. They did throw out their Manaphy. We will just Ride of the High King. And I just want to get some damage on the board. The next time we hit them, we will knock them out. They are going to get a second Shadow Rider set up. And there is a world where they can win this still. I do find it interesting that they went for the Greninja instead. It would have hurt me way more to have bossed the Palkia. But we'll take it. Then Jabroni says, and by a bit I mean a tiny bit. I don't ever even think I've done one online battle. You've done all the AI battles with 3 base sets they give you though. Okay, so like you're kind of just starting out with the game. So yeah, I think the early PTCGO experience is a fascinating time. You're just learning how to play the game. You're playing against the computer, and I think you will learn eventually that the decks that you start with are really, 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 really bad. And I think they were not great to begin with, but they've actually gotten worse over time as power creep has become a huge factor in the game. But even right now, playing into, you can still play theme decks for free, and that's pretty fun experience. But the climb to build a standard deck can be really tough. And N21 says, leading into NAIC, we had a lot of streams about the differences in online versus offline, as it's quite different. I've only played offline against my wife. At some point, we will be playing Ice Rider versus Shadow Rider, but I've only got a handful of decks. So I have a Surfing Pikachu one, Single Strike, Rapid Strike Urshifu, Azashi and Zamazenta, and I have a Raikou Raichu deck too. So not that many. Oh, hold on. Oh. They do get the attach on... They do have a Hawlucha out, which is interesting. They are going to hit... If they can get a quick shooting Inteleon on the board, it will be very sad. But I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. They might be 10 damage short, at which point we are laughing. No, they don't get it. Your current level, would you recommend the Calyrex sets? Yes. Like, if you are interested in so there are three. Give me 1 second. Let me go and make some stuff happen here. Let's get a second Palkia down. I don't think we need Canceling Cologne, and I don't think we need the Battle VIP Pass. However, I do... Ooh, do we want... I don't think the Bidoof is going to help us in this game. It might. I think I would be... Bidoof might help us in this game, because once we lose this Ice Rider, we only have one attacker anyway. Okay, if I thinking this through correctly... I think we get the Bibarel. Get the Beebs, because the Beebs could help. Like right now, the biggest thing we're missing is we need a boss's orders. Do I want to draw one card or two? I don't really need the Pal Pad, but I do want to draw two cards. I'll draw one card. Okay. Actually, you know what? Palkia could have helped. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to max Lance here and take the KO. What we need is boss. And you know what? I realize Palkia VSTAR actually would have been kind of helpful. There is a world in which Palkia VSTAR does help us here instead of Bibarel. If we lose this Palkia right now, we are in pretty bad shape. Not impossible to get out of, but pretty bad. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. So this is dead. 4-3-2. This is not good. If they have boss's orders, we now lose. All right, we're going to put Bibarel up so we don't automatically lose the game. Make them boss up something. And if we can get if we had it, I don't think this deck has escape rope in it. No. However, they are threatening. Yeah, they're going to go and reload. 50, 60, 70. Even if I take out this Choice Belt, they are still very much threatening one-hit KO on this Palkia, which would be a big problem. And we lost the Lumineon. Lumineon would have been nice here. Oh, they dropped the... Okay. Yeah, we're going to shut them up here. And yes, to your point, your boy Jabroni, if you are interested enough in the game that you're playing against the computer and you want to play online, this is the best way to go. You get like a competitive deck right out the gate. The only thing you really need for the Ice Rider deck, get two of these Choice Belts. Chef's kiss. That's it. Ooh, hold on. Okay. So we knock out the Choice Belt. That's great. Do we have... Oh, it's just the bucket on that side. Okay. We can Roxanne them here. We can Roxanne them. I don't necessarily think getting energy helps. Yeah. What if... Let's just try and fill our bench a little more. And we're going to go with one Roxanne and a Dream. How many choice belts do they still have? Okay, they lost both their choice belts. This is important. This is very important. If they cannot one-hit KO this Palkia, we have a chance at winning. We're going to hit for 240 here. Even if they land... Well, they could do quick shooting into... No, they can't get 2 quick shootings off in this turn. They cannot. They can get... They'll be 10 damage short. If they boss up... Oh, they're probably going to boss here, aren't they? Just boss up Lumineon and then... Or Crobat, and then they win. Oh, Cheryl. Okay. So they're just going to heal straight up and force me to tank through Ice Rider. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We haven't seen a boss's orders yet this entire game. There has to be. Has to be a boss in this next thing. And this is why we put Bibarel down in hopes that we can draw one. If we can just boss up this Crobat, if we can boss up anything other than this Ice Rider, we win. But we have to get... Here we go. Okay. We also, if we can get one Cross Switcher card, we also win. But here we go. 4 cards in a Dream. Let's go. Damn it. Okay. That's not ideal, but okay. We're still not out of this yet. We're still not out of this yet. Check that we can draw 3 more cards with Melanie. If we get a Cross Switcher here, we do not get a Cross Switcher here. Where are my boss's orders? They're all in the deck. We will put a Choice Belt here. And let's go and retreat. I don't want to give them the opportunity to... So we hit for 290. We're still 30 damage short. If we could have played that Leon there too, we would have won. They're still going to be 10 damage short here if they attack with this Ice Rider. Oh, this is real scary hours here. Real scary hours. Please tell me they don't have it. Please. Please. Just attack. Just Max Lance. There we go. That's game. Woo! We'll take it. We'll take it. Actually, yeah, we got the game. We could... There is the Cross Switcher. Oh my goodness. And there we go. Real scary hours in that game. And that Ice Rider deck was very strong. That... I think the Hawlucha actually helped them out. I've had a Hawlucha in the deck. The version that I helped Meg make has a Hawlucha in it too. And I personally, with my experimenting, hadn't really found it to be helpful. But it helped them get that first Ice Rider down. And we were 10 damage away from losing that game. So that was a very good Ice Rider build there. And we were able to eke that out. We'll take it. We'll take it. That was excellent. I think this deck actually can do okay against Mew. It really depends on what you've got in the active to start. And we do lose the coin flip here, which is not ideal. It depends on which deck we're up against too. Well, I mean, they're all... This would be nice, except we don't have any Pokemon on the board. Very curious to see what they're running, though. They're taking their sweet time to get this going, and I really hope we can show something here. I have not really shown anything that the deck can do, because oh no, not entirely the worst. We do have a battle VIP pass here, and we have a quick ball we can turn into a Crobat, but this is not a good start. Well, actually, not entirely the worst start. If we're going second, we do have an Irida, and we can grab some energy and a Pokemon. Okay, we'll make this work. Oh, there's Sour Time. Oh, there goes the Pyukumuku. All right. Oh, a Ditto deck. Oh. Huh. I wonder, is this Mad Party? Is it... Okay. If it is what I think it is, ooh, actually, do we... Oh, okay. That's better. That's better. Okay. We do want to get down a Bidoof, and let's get down a second Palkia. And if this is a single prize deck, we're going to want to use Ice Rider last. And we do have a second energy in hand. We do have Evo Incense in hand. We do have Irida in hand. Irida can get us the balloon, assuming the balloon is in hand. In a worst case scenario, we can use Palkia's ability to charge up, but I don't want to get to that point. Ideally, we get... Oh, it's the Shedinja deck. Okay. This is bad. Shedinja's in the discard. It has the amazing ability, Shell Survival. Put this Pokemon into play only with the effect of Ninja's Cast-Off Shell ability. Oh, wait, hold on. It has the move Life Squeeze. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10. Ditto can copy that move, and then if they've got a poison Pokemon, it can just one-hit KO everything in the game. So, this is horrifying because they can take 2 to 3 prizes when I can only take 1 at a time, and there's their poison Pokemon. You may make your opponent turn if this Pokemon is in the active spot. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna try and poison Lumineon. Oh no! And Lumineon's dead. Amazing. Okay. Just like that. All right. Well, we're not entirely done yet. That was not ideal. Granted. But we do have some outs here. We do get an... Ooh, do we want the Bidoof or do we want the... Let's grab the Ice Rider. And we will put an Ice Rider on the board. And... Ooh, do I want Training Court? I only want Training Court so I can grab a Crobat. That's what I want. And yeah, I'd rather discard the energy, grab a Crobat, and draw up. If I was a gym leader, what gym would it be for? That's a good question. Okay, hold on. Let's go and attack for... Let's go and attack for a lot. . What I am concerned with here is that if they have another switch card, so the whole gimmick of this deck, what they're playing right now is they poison with Slowbro, they rotate out, or they switch out to a Ditto with a whole bunch of energy on it, and then we die. And they only have to do this 3 times to win the game. Versus us, we have to knock out 6 of their Pokemon. Looks like they are down bad at the moment. They're going to have to attach to something. I guess they're hoping they can get a Ditto right here, and they can run the trick play. And they might actually get it here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the Raihan. Do they have the energy in hand and a switch? If we can knock out the Slowbro, I think we'll be all right. But if we can't... Uh-oh. Oh, no. They got the twin? Yeah. We're dead. Okay, we haven't lost just yet, but this is really, really bad. I cannot underscore how bad of a scenario we are in right now. We do get the Palkia, and we will get energy. Actually, is it worth getting the Cross Switcher and knocking out the Slowbro? That might be the play. Huh. Because if they have... Okay. I'm going to bet that they can't pull... Because if I knock out the Slowbro, I'm almost guaranteed that I won't get knocked out next turn. But if I knock out the Ditto... Or like if I knock out the Slowbro, they can still get my health down to 10 HP, and at which point I'm probably still screwed. So what we'll do is ooh. You know what? I could have gone to... I should have attached a Radiant Greninja. That's probably what I should have done. Well, lesson learned. Too late to turn back now. You do get a Melanie. Okay. Let's see how they do this. Yeah, Greninja could have taken out the Ditto. Okay, wow, they got multiple Slowbros. Okay, this isn't entirely the worst. If we can knock out 2 Slowbros, we're kind of laughing. We did lose our Lumineon, unfortunately, so we're not going to be able to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't tell me you're going to get a Ditto off of this. No, they do not. Okay. We do have 2 Cross Switchers in hand, which is nice. Unfortunately, we don't have any energy. We don't have... I think they will get a Ditto off of this. There are some shenanigans we can pull, assuming they don't have a... I don't think they can charge up quick enough. Here. Oh, no, they got the Raihan again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're going to get the energy here, so we're probably dead. Oh, and they've got Rescue Carrier to get even more Dittos back. I hate this movie. I hate this movie. And they're going to get a second Ditto set up. A third Ditto even. And drop the poison. And a lucky egg. Okay. So if we had I not burned my Had I not burned my star portal, I could have gotten 2 Greninjas with this. Now, I think the play... What's the play? Because we can take out... I really wish I had an energy here. I do want to use the Tool Scrapper, though. Take that out. Do we take out a Ditto or do we take out a Slowbro? That's the million-dollar question here. I'm actually going to use this, too. Nope, that was a bad idea. Well, was it a bad idea, though? Because we can Melanie now. And we did get some energy here. And we get a balloon. And... Okay, here. This is what we can do. This is what we can do. We can stop the pain here a little bit. And actually, you know what? I probably should have saved that energy for another time. But here we are. Please tell me. Oh, we get a Bidoof. Not ideal. Actually, you know what? If they can't pull... Oh, if they can't pull the trick here... we're 1 twin energy away from losing the game. So there is that. If they can't do it, we win. No! They win. They win the game. Oh, no. Yeah, the poison's going to take us over the top. Damn. I think I don't know if we could have gotten Greninja going early enough, but we would have been able to snipe two Dittos there. They didn't have Manaphy down. Had they bricked on that... Yeah, they had the Raihans every single turn. How do they... Are they running like 4 Raihan in this deck, which is very unusual. It is a very unusual build. Yeah, they're running 4 Raihans. Jesus. And they just happen to pull it every single time. So, I mean, GG's to them, but... Oh, I'm so tight right now. So tight. Okay. All right, we finally got a good match on the board. And yes, for anyone that is interested in playing the Pokemon trading card game, there are decks of different levels. So keep in mind there is a play level here, 1, 2, and 3. If it is a level 1 deck like the new Mewtwo and Melmetal ones or the Venusaur Blastoise ones, I think at this point they're only good if you are playing the Battle Academy board game and you want more decks of that power level. And if you're like, also if you're really like beginner level learning how to play and you're playing with kids, those are fine. If you're looking to play PTCGO, I think you jump straight to level 3. You probably pick up the Ice Rider over the Shadow Rider, but Shadow Rider is pretty good as well. And the level 2 decks, those are very good as well. You're going to have to do some work to get them to go. I actually think if you get the Ice Rider deck, now I know Rapid Strike Urshifu is not, it flops in and out of the meta, but if you've got this one, you can then get the level 2 Urshifu deck and you're pretty much, 2 Urshifu Vs and 1 VMAX away from finishing an Urshifu deck too. So if you get this and then get the Urshifu one, you pretty much have two very strong decks that are competitive in PTCGO. And if you're Jabroni, I don't know if you do you buy codes online, or are you familiar with that world of buying codes for packs and stuff? Like if you here, let me put the link. Actually, I should have set up the stream to do this. Let's go to browser mode. Oh, it's all set up. Amazing. All right. So what you can do, if you only need the code for the deck, you can go to a site called Potown Store. There are other ones as well, Card Cavern, PTCG codes, something like that. And you can just buy the code for the deck for a much cheaper price if you don't need the physical cards. Right now they have 3 in stock. You can use the code. I don't get any cut from here. Promo code Potown. All right. You buy a lot of real life packs. Me too. Me too, my friend. Yeah, if you want just the digital code, you can go to a site like Potown and just get the code for the deck. If you want to buy the physical deck, you also get a code card to use it in the game too. That also works. Yeah, the last couple of packs. Oh, the packs I bought on Friday, they're upstairs. We pulled a Samurott V. The ones I have here have, I think I already took out all the good ones. But these are cards I didn't have last week. Or I had them last week. I didn't share them on stream. A couple of pickups recently. We'll put the cool one at the end. Here we go. All right, so some cards I picked up. These are mostly like essential cards for the decks that I am building. We've got a Crobat V, because you can never have enough Crobat Vs. They are essential in so many different decks to help you draw cards. We got a Psychic Zacian V from Celebrations. This is to go in our Shadow Rider deck. We got a Marnie, because you never have enough Marnies in your decks or in your collection. We got 2 Lumineons to help you draw into specific supporters, which this Ice Rider deck does have, and the Coup de Grace. I got the Full Art Mewtwo V still in the plastic. Still in the plastic. I do have one of these on the way. I did order the Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. But I did want a second one because I want to build a version of our Shadow Rider Mewtwo deck IRL. So that gets us one step closer. Okay, back at it. I want to get at least 1 to 2 more good Shadow Rider or Ice Rider games in before we move on to the Shadow Rider Mewtwo deck. Uh-oh. If this is a Mew VMAX deck, it is not ideal. Not ideal, but I think Palkia is definitely set up better in this matchup than Ice Rider is. None of them have them. Unfortunately, you're going to try some stores near you to find one of those Calyrex decks. Oh, yeah. If you can, it's the single best investment you can make if you are interested in playing the game. Okay, it's a Crobat. It's a Crobat. We can work with this. I know we only have 1 energy. That's not ideal. But depending on what they have, we can work with it. We got Waifu Irida here to get us some other stuff to help us set up. We do have the energy already in hand. We can grab Palkia VSTAR and a Quick Ball to get like a Genesect or something to help fill out the bench, but we should be able to attack next turn. Yeah, so later on in the stream, we will be running Shadow Rider. Oh, no, not the Shedinja deck again. Okay. They have a... Let's see how they go about it. There's going to be a Ditto here. We do know it's a... Greninja. Okay. Grass. Okay. They got rid of a double turbo. Why would you do that? I don't quite know what we're up against here. I mean, we are going to be able to attack, which is fantastic. This isn't necessarily... Okay, we will have to get Palkia VSTAR down. Ooh, actually, I could... No, I want to attack. Or do I? And we will get a Quick Ball here as our item, because we can then get Greninja to fill the bench, and then we possibly could get even more stuff. We like getting stuff. And I guess we can put a balloon on Palkia here because we don't necessarily... Yeah, we'll go with Greninja here to draw 2 cards and pray we get... Okay, we do get an Ice Rider. We do get Training Court. We will grab some energy here to discard again. And we're going to Crobat here and draw a whole bunch of cards and hopefully get even more stuff. And we get a Cross Switcher. We get a Bidoof down. And this should be a KO? Yeah. All right. So we get the 2 prize lead, which is excellent. Excellent start. Okay. Oh, well, I hope the Irida's okay. Congratulations on pulling the Irida. I have one of those too. I have a rainbow one. Actually, it was in my first pack of Astral Radiance. I got the rainbow Irida. Let me go through my cards and see if I can find it. I just had it on display in my... apparently, I can't put stuff in alphabetical order. And now... Oh, it's on the shelf right here. Duh. Irida is right here. Rainbow Irida. Let me go and bring the camera up. Yeah. So that was our first big pull from Astral Radiance about a week before the set dropped. Irida is a great card for playability. So they do have the Ditto loaded up. They can potentially hit the move on us, but they don't have the poison. So let's see how they approach this. We do have some party tricks up our sleeve, though. And our bench is... We could boss right now, or we could Cross Switcher. We will use this Evo Incense to grab... Oh, we boss... Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. I think I want to save... I want to save boss for... Actually, no. Do we just get boss now? Oh, but using boss now would mean I get rid of... I stop myself from benching the second Palkia. Okay, let's do this. I do want to bench Palkia. And we're going to retreat. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, I'm 1 energy short. Oh, hold on. If I get a Capacious Bucket... No, I think I have screwed up the sequencing here. Where I'm like 1 energy short. Oh, hold on. No, we can do this. We can check this out. Check this out. We'll grab a Palkia VSTAR and we'll grab some water. And hopefully I can attach water still. If I can attach water still, I think we win. Yeah. Okay. Check this out. Star Portal. This is what we should have done in the first game. 1, 2. I think they know what's coming. We retreat into Greninja. And do we want to concealed cards? You know what? Actually, no. Yeah. No, we don't want to do that. We will Moonlight Shuriken and boom on 2 Dittos for 90 damage. And they can probably get 1 Ditto set up here, but they are now down bad. This is really bad for them. Really, really bad. Oh, that we got Marnie. That's not ideal, but knocking out 2 Dittos at once was massive. Also, we have not seen them pull any sort of poison Pokemon, which they really need for the 1-hit KOs. Oh, you didn't realize Greninja was that good? Oh, Greninja is such a good card. Being able to discard cards, draw cards, and the Greninja attack with Palkia? There are so many games where you can just punish support Pokemon with that, take 2 prizes and put your opponent in a really bad spot. Yeah, they need all sorts of stuff here to make this work. And I don't know if they're gonna get it. Yeah, GG's. Greninja, Radiant Greninja MVP. We probably lose that game without Greninja. Well, they also didn't have... Okay, so they also didn't have a poison Pokemon to lock in the one-hit KOs. But Greninja is not to be ignored, or... Yeah, Palkia is amazing, but part of the amazingness of Palkia is you pair it with Greninja, and you can power up Greninja at any time to take pretty much, at best, 2 snipe KOs or soften up 2 Vs or 2 VMAXs, and then you only cough up 1 prize at worst. So it's a pretty busted card.